So you guys had to stay up and change the old motor last night. Can you tell me why?
We believe, well, we got there, everything was good, I fired the car up, and when I went to check the water like I do every day, the water was a lot further down than normal. So I just kind of chalked it up to being hot and whatever. I said something to the boss, he said kind of the same thing. So we ran it, and then we ran it through the, ran it for qualifying, and then we ran it for the heat race. And after the heat race, they said that we had quite a bit of oil coming out of the oil tank, it looked like, or was puking out the bleeder. So I had just changed the oil, so we thought maybe it was just a little over full. We started doing some investigating and found a little moisture in the oil, which most people will know it looks like a milky substance in your oil. It can happen on hot days because motor's hot, air's hot, and then it cools down, and it's humid as hell, so condensation gets in it easy. So we just kind of played it by ear, ran the heat race, and checked the water again, and the water was down. So we figured we either got a head gasket going or there's a crack behind the sleeve in the block, which is more likely because we were on quite a rough racetrack at Macon, and the cars flex a lot, the blocks are aluminum, something's gonna break. So chassis steel, blocks aluminum, so that's gonna break first. So we suspect that we have a cracked block. So we went home. Well, I band-aided it, put a bunch of bars leak in it, hoped and prayed for 40 laps, and we got the win. So even though we got the win, everybody was excited. It was kind of a disappointment because we had to go home and change the motor. But here we are. We made it to the racetrack, barely. I think I went to bed at 5 a.m., was back up at 10. I know the boss was probably up earlier than that because he had to go to Hoosier today. So everybody's a little wore out. Hopefully no tempers flare tonight. And we have a good night. So we're usually pretty good here. We like coming here. It's the world famous Highland Speedway. So everybody enjoy the show.
As the third week of the 2025 DirtCar Summer Nationals begins to wind down, the Hell Tour competitors invade the world-famous Highland Speedway.
35 DirtCar Super Late Models in the pit area. Great field of late models this afternoon.
We're at Highland Speedway, 10,000 to win, Hell Tour. Almost the end of week 3, I think. And but now we won this race last year. I think I've won a few of these, so always do good here at Highland. It's or typically do good here at Highland. It's a lot of fun. Always got a really good crowd. Another little tight, small bull ring. Track looks to be in really good shape from what I can tell from prep, and we got a little bit of cloud cover, so that should help. And just hopefully we can qualify good and keep it up front and makes our jobs a lot easier and maybe sneak out another win here.
Feel better?
Oh, she's fucking it. No, I don't know if it's car or motor or what.
Well, I'll say the valve was weak on the other one. Needed plug. What? I'm gonna dump this tea on you in a minute. Might feel good. I'm sticky, but might feel good. Just asking a simple question.
It felt amazing.
I just want to know, did you feel like anything's gonna fall off?
No.
Okay. It was like 4 in the morning when we were working on this thing, and it was like 100 degrees, and we were all fucking pissed off, kinda.
Did anybody double check oil lines and shit today or no? Yeah, Tischhauser lost the drive shaft going into. He lost the drive shaft going into 1 that last morning.
I'm wondering what happened there.
But I probably could have ripped another stolen lap there, you know. And I seen something fall off, and so I didn't know if he was gonna turn right, stay in the middle of what he's gonna do, so that's why I just dumped the gas.
All right. right, drivers in Group A have made their way back into the pit area to get ready to go. Group B will be set to roll onto the racetrack. And Jason Fager to the racetrack as well. Fager, of course, out of Bloomington, Illinois. Picked up his 33rd Hell Tour win last night in the Titan Industries Digital Copy Systems Hoker Trucking 25. Jason Fager down across the bottom. He will roll on by. It'll be third quick. Good first lap. 13.175. Jason Fager will stand on his 13.175. Good enough for third quick. Set to roll, Christian Hanger, driver out of Winchester, Tennessee. He'll be your pole sitter in the 29, and Jason Fager is going to roll to his outside for the Bloomington in 25. Row 2 inside of me, Chad Zobrist from right here in Highland. In that 78 car, Michael Klutz on a Trenton will start 4th in 6K. Here we go, caution lights are out. No, they're not. Yellow blinks right back on. The yellow lights are on around the racetrack here. Chad Zobrist going to take a look at the inside. Jason Fager. He's going to roll around outside of the 25. Fager to the outside of the 25. Zobrist down to the bottom of the 78. Working our way into turn number 3. 29 of Hanger. Bouncing off one of those tires. Fager trying to come rolling on by him. He will. Jason Fager, your leader. Fager down the back straightaway now. He led by 0.049 seconds here. The 5C. On to the infield. It'll be the 25 of Fager. The 29 of Hanger. And the 78 of Zobrist right now. They work down the front straightaway. Christian Hanger trying to hook. Oh, he got one hard into the fence and upside down. Red flag conditions here. Thomas Hunziker. Thomas Hunziker into the fence and on his nose piece here.
See what happened at all?
I did not see what happened. I just see Thomas hanging in the fence. About in the same spot he was hanging in the fence last time we were here. I think it was Summer Nationals, wasn't it?
Summer Nationals or Mars Race?
It was one of the two. He was in the same spot, about in the same position. He's good. He's out of the car.
Give him a hand, everybody. Thomas Hunziker climbing out of that 38 car. Chad Zobrist to get around the outside. Zobrist in at 78. Side by side on the second spot here. Chad Zobrist up top. Christian Hanger down around the bottom. It's side by side battle right there. Zobrist now going to try to roll on by. Hanger going to hang on to it. Down the front straightaway that time. It was 25, 29, 78. Down the front sheet this time is going to be 25, 78, 29. And Chad Zobrist rolling. Chad Zobrist again, one of the best to ever do it here in Highland. He's going to roll up to second. He's going to try to run down Fager. Winding down, 2 to go this time by Fager. So far, so good at 25. White flag will fly one more time for Jason Fager. Final time down the back straightaway, final heat race heading to the checkered off turn number 4. Bloomington, Jason Fager wins in 25.
If tonight is anything like last night, the field needs to look out for the high side hustler. Jason, a perfect night last night. How hard is it to string together 2 consecutive nights of that caliber here on the Hell Tour?
It's really tough. You know, there's good competition here, and there's a lot of it's a luck game, but luckily we were pretty good there in the heat race, so we able to pass Christian back. But probably need Death Rage Optics to sponsor them guys watching them original start some glasses for us.
Well, Jason Fager looking to become the first 4-time winner on the Hell Tour in 2025.
That's pretty zippy, huh?
Yeah, I was just taking it easy.
Yeah. Oh, you were.
Still stands up on the right rear a little bit.
I know
it. It wasn't doing it before the yellow, but after the yellow, it felt like it stood up a little bit
well,
more.
Probably because of the tire.
Ended up winning the heat, but how was the car overall?
The car felt really good there at the beginning. I felt like they definitely let him jump that start, and I thought sure it was coming back. I didn't really even try that hard that first lap, and then I was like, shit, I guess I better get up on a wheel and make this top work. And the car was really good up there, and drove by him, and then the yellow come out, and then a long hot yellow, and I don't know, we're pretty good. Didn't feel quite as good after yellow, but track probably just changed a little bit, but it still felt pretty good. So just need to do a couple little tweaks, and we'll redraw here pretty good, and at least we're not coming from the back this year. But let's cross our fingers, no flat tires, and everything stays together.
World famous Highland Speedway, we love you.
Jason Fager, Rodney Melvin, ready to bring us down to the start zone of the bottom of turn number 4. Set to go 40 times around the world famous Highland Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, caution lights are out. Here come the late models. It's showtime! Green flag in the air. Who gets the lead? It'll be Fager all the way to the cushion. He'll roll across the nose of the 27 of Melvin. He'll take the lead. Jason Fager on the cushion up top in 25. It'll be Fager down the front straightaway. It'll be the opening lap. Jason Fager, Rodney Melvin, Darren Klein. 1, 2, 3 on lap number 1. We get 40 laps here around Highland. Fager, Melvin, here goes Fab. Shannon Fab around the outside of the 18. Fab looking to the outside of the 10 of Darren Klein. And Kyle Bronson into the top 5 right now with Bob. Jason Fager, Klein will run away and hide up top in 25. Jason Fager, Rodney Melvin, Shannon Fab rolling around the cushion here. Those top 3 way up top. See, here's the first driver to make the bottom work. Shannon's going to give it a shot. Fab went down to the bottom. We'll take a look to the inside of Rodney Melvin to go back up top through 3 and 4. Derek Klein still 4th. Kyle Bronson 5. 6 right now is Garrett Albertson. 7th to Chance Overs. 8th is Mark Fleitner. 9th is Brandon Schaeffer. And Christian Hager will round out the top 10 across the line here. 4 score. 36 to go. And trouble here. Turn number 1. We've got Dylan McCowan backwards in the 75. Flag back out, great recircle, Shannon Fab gonna move by Rodney Melvin into the second spot. Rodney Melvin up the hill. Kyle Bronson's gonna race by. Melvin's gonna lose about 6 or 8 spots. He can get that thing back a rolling. Melvin almost outside of the top 10. Fab the second. Here comes Bronson to 3rd. Kyle Bronson good move to the inside of the 10. And Darren Klein to 3rd. Brandon 4th. Silver's trying to get to the top 5. Michael Cluse is off the pace. See what happens here for 5th. Joverst and Alverson. The top lane right now, Fager, Fab, Bronson. Of Jason Fager continues to lead. Fager, Fab, Bronson. Kyle Bronson now working up on the back bumper of the 18. 3 right outside of the top 10. The top 3 strung out with the best battle out there right now for the runner-up spot. The 18 of Fab, the 40 of Bronson. By the line, it'll be Fager who's opened up a 2.5 second advantage. Fager, then Fab, then Bronson, 1, 2, 3. Albertson and Shepard rounding out the top 5. 6th is Silvers, who's off the pace. Chad Silvers going to roll to the hole. He got the cushion and off the pace he went. The caution's out. taking a look to the inside. Kyle Bronson uses that high side momentum, and they hit that ledge there at the top of turn number 2, and they can rocket to a really good drive down the backstretch. Bronson took a look to the inside of Fager. He'll take second. Kyle Bronson down to the runner-up spot. Shannon Babb going to try to rally back to his inside. Brandon Shepard to the outside of the 58 again, Aaron Albertson. Here comes B-Shep. Shepard now to 4th. Bronson, Babb, Shepard, Albertson. Top 5, 6th is Clyde, 7th is Melvin, 8th is Gardner, 9th is Millwood. And this race for second's outstanding. That 40B up top, that 18 glued to the tires. Side by side nearly all the way around the world famous Highland Speedway tonight for second. Meanwhile, 1.137 second gap for Jason Fager. The 40 car hit that cushion. Babb will race back by. Kyle Bronson using that high side momentum one more time. Will be Fager up and over the cushion in the 25. He's going to scrub a little bit of speed, but he's got enough of the lead right now. Jason Fager continues to lead. Bronson trying to get back by Shannon Babb here for the runner-up spot. Bronson over the ledge. Shannon Babb going to move out of the second spot. Brandon Shepard going to try to get to third. Outside, we're halfway through, 20 in, 20 to go for Jason Fager at 25. Fager, Babb, Albertson. And then Shepard again down around the bottom, seeing the 40B getting in. And his marks up on the top, get back into the top 3. Top 10 look like this. Fager, Babb, Albertson, Bronson, Shepard, that's the top 5. 6th is Klein, 7th is Snellman, 8th is Gardner, Trey Mills from inside of the 10th row tonight. Taylor Millwood at 10th. Dylan McCowan from last. He was the first caution. Remember, he had to go all the way to the tail. He's just outside of the top 10, and he's just taking 10th from Tyler Millwood. Jason Fager continues to lead. Shannon Babb last time by 1.2 seconds behind. Babb again, the different grip that Fager is using back in the field. In sight now of your race leader. 23 scored, working on 24 here. Fager continues to lead. 1.215 seconds last time. Shannon Babb is closing. Babb cutting from 1.2 to 0.5. Shannon Babb a great lap 24. Babb now taking a look. 35 of Fager up around the cushion. Lap traffic looming. Jason Fager's got a decision to make, and they are 3 wide right in front of him. Fager has dropped to the bottom now in the 25. See if that works in his favor. If Babb can get to him. Shannon Babb now about 2 car lengths behind your race leader. Fager has given up the top and got right down to the bottom in heavy lap traffic now in 25. Fager working the low line to perfection here. He was really good up top, and he's equally as good down around the bottom. Working through traffic. Babb continues to run around the bottom. Aaron Albertson back on the cushion up top at 58. Everybody's switching groups here. We've got an ultra racy Highland tonight. Fager back around the cushion. Babb's got to get by to 29 of Christian Hanger. See if he can do that. He does. Aaron Albertson trying to do the same thing here. Next time by, we'll have 30 scored, 10 to go. Scored, 10 to go. When we come by the start-finish line, this time by for the high side hustler. Jason Fager again down the front straightaway. Shannon Babb within striking distance. Albertson there. Brandon Shepard trying to rally. Kyle Bronson still rounding out the top 5 right now. 10 more trips around Highland. Couple more lap cars here for the 25. Look to the outside of the 17 of Brendan Smith. He's going to work on Clay Stuckey and Jackson Hayes. now to the outside of the 50 to Stuckey. He'll put him a lap down. He's got to work by Jackson Highs, and then he can breathe. Jason Fager again off the cushion. He'll clear Jackson Highs. 5 to go. Next time by, it'll be 5 laps remaining, and he's got clear sailing. Shannon Mapp, Garrett Alverson, side by side. Great battle there. 35 officially scores, 5 to go here. Jason Fager did what he had to do through traffic. He got by all of them. He left the rest of them to battle with the slower cars. He's out by 2.5 seconds. Fager in 25, all alone with 3 to go. Got a 2.656 second gap. Clay Stuckey's around turn 1. Caution out. Oh boy. Green we go. Good start for Fager. Man, that thing is glued into the racetrack on the bottom. Jason Fager right around the bottom will pull out some pretty sizable advantage. Let's see if the B5 and the 1 can go up top. Fager now with 2 to go. Brandon Shepard, good drive down the front straight away. Going to get to the outside of the 15 of Alverson for third. Shepard now around the outside. Turbo's rolling right up there with him. Tyler Hurd trying to crack the top 5 as well, man. Really good drive down the back stretch with the white flags a flying one more time. Jason Fager going to lead this field into turn number 1. Final trip around Highland. He's going to work down the back straightaway. Shepard trying to get to third, but all alone off turn number 4 for the 34th time in his Hell Tour career. Jason Fager wins in 25.
Another 5-figure payday for Jason Fager. Has his eyes set on another 5-figure payday tomorrow. Jason, you told me earlier tonight that it's hard to string nights together like you have over the past 48 hours. What does this say about you and your race team to have the speed in this race car night after night?
Well, we got a really good program, and we worked really hard this summer. We started off good, and then that new tire threw us for a loop, and we've worked really hard to get our program back, and maybe better than ever. So car's really good. I mean, we've had really good cars, and we haven't had bad luck. So we've let a few get away, and once that happens, you really put yourself on a mission in your team to not let that happen again. But man, I just can't. This place has been really good to me over the years. We've won a lot of races here, and awesome fans here as always. Got to thank these fans for coming out and supporting us. It's a fun little bull ring. I love these bull rings. So man, I gotta thank my crew for busting their butts. All my sponsors, once again, SC Online Sales, he's here tonight. Rosser Batteries here tonight. We got Tommy Scott Multi-Fire Wires, Remtek, Titan, RLM, Hoker Trucking, Griffin Signs Shop, Light on Light Shines, Cheap Cars, just everybody that does this. Longhorns, Clements run great. Went home, long night, changed motors last night, but if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel and get all our content. And just appreciate everybody supporting us. And gotta say hi to Win and Abby and Grandma at home.
Take us under the helmet behind the wheel. In a race like that has quite a few restarts, would you prefer that the tail's right behind you and you've got a clean track ahead of you, or do you want to just take your chances in lap traffic?
Actually, I would have rather probably started 4th to 6th, somewhere in that range, so I could feel out my car. I really like running the bottom here. I mean, we can definitely get around the top here, but this track is really tricky to run the top, and it's really hard to be consistent. And then towards the end, it was kicking up a lot of dust in 3 and 4, so you couldn't even see the top down there, really. I mean, it was there, you just couldn't see it to stay on it, and as technical and hard as it is to run, that was making it really difficult, so I started jumping it. And I really wanted to get to the bottom, but I just didn't know. And then with 18 behind you, and Klein, and then some of them guys, they're probably on the top, so I looked down and saw Shannon's nose on the bottom. I was kind of surprised, so I turned down there, and it felt pretty good. And then once I got to the bottom, it was a lot easier to see my signal guy than it was running the top, because when you're on the top, it's really hard. You got to focus on that backstretch wall so hard. So I would have rather probably had to pass a couple guys and stay out front the whole time, or get into some heavy lap traffic. And we did for a minute, and then the yellow comes out. But I feel like our cars are so balanced right now, top, bottom, middle. That's where I'd like to see the lap traffic to try to, play around and judge off of there. So, but this place is tough. The track. These guys do a really good job here promoting this place and working on their track prep. So we had another great track again tonight. So just thank them. It makes the racing a lot of fun when we can have great tracks like this.
Chris, Jason Fager, now a 34-time Hell Tour winner, and the fight is on for the Week 3 title tomorrow.
These guys are crazy. Who has a Fager shirt? I don't even see Fager shirts. Let's see. We'll give you a flag right there. And then we're going way down here. Give your flag. And then I got a banner. And then I don't know if I get over the top.
Let's go.
I need some bush light, Kurt. Where's the bush light on? Better check toe.
Yeah, I know.
You got alligator arms. I can't see you to save my life.
T-Rex on?
Till I got to the bottom. I needed you to get up top. It was better once you got that tire. I need you to stand up on the wall, probably. I don't know why. Usually it's because I think I run the bottom here. I was really struggling to see you. Like bad. I think.
Man, that's where I'm always at.
Listen, I'm just telling you, I don't know what you're doing, but I can't see you.
There's too many people down there. Is what it
Yeah, but once you went down, it was better. But like, whatever it is, the blocking the lights or stuff in the back, or whatever the background color behind you is or something, I couldn't see you. Them guys standing up, I can see a lot better. On the wall or on the tire. But like, are you putting your arms straight all the way out?
I'm going like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like whatever reason, I was struggling tonight. See,
out further and further before I got yelled at.
I mean, whatever. I don't know, man. It just was, for whatever reason, I was struggling to see it. I mean, it's hard. It's hard because I got to struggle down. Well, once I went to the bottom, it was way easier. But it must have been ever who was around you or something. I don't know. Man, that beer stinks.
Yeah, it's nasty. That American beer?
Fucking hey, I love Hulk Hogan, but I ain't drinking that shit. Well, I'll drink this. Well, I mean, we can do it tomorrow, but if there's a chance of rain or something, I'm not saying we gotta fix it tonight, but we ought to at least check it.
We check it every night.
Okay. Because it'd be nice to get out of here as quick as possible too. I know that's asking a lot, but will you grab my gloves out of there, please? I don't know. Now I gotta get this stinky suit off.
Well, car was pretty good.
Yeah.
Fans at the kids at the
Wow,
fence.
man. Yeah, these guys do a great job promoting this track and do a lot for the kids, and they always get a good crowd here for the specials, and it's cool getting and man, they were up there going crazy. I felt like I was like a rock star hearing one more song or something, so that was awesome. Getting to give those kids stuff. I wish I would have had a flag to give to every one of them, but fortunately I only had a couple, but they've been giving the hat and the Hoosier band and stuff, so pretty awesome. But good night. Just a stressful race. I mean, it's always stressful when you start on the pole and lead every lap, not really knowing any lines, and I would have felt a lot more comfortable, if there would have been a little bit more on the bottom. I just wasn't sure with the top, and then bad on some of the guys behind us ripping the top where to go. So I knew if it had to get to the bottom, we'd probably be pretty good. But we just this place is really tricky to run the top, and but we did it pretty good, and then we got the bottom when we needed to, and car was pretty good down there. Could have been a little bit better, but it was still pretty good. So one hell of a good weekend so far, back-to-back 10,000s. So sucks we had some bad luck to start the week, to kill us in these weekly points, but big picture, great night. And appreciate everybody tuning in to the channel, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like our videos.
About time you said it, big relay.
It's about time.
It's like 36 wins. It's the second time.
I'm not very smart at
They
wear
announced somebody left their phone in the infield.
The running joke is this guy needs a fanny pack because he forgets everything everywhere. He's got
the
like
mic tonight.
he's got a bazillion things in his pockets.
Lost
I
the
do.
mic.
I'm a crew
Lost-
chief. I'm a crew chief. Gotta have a lot of shit.
He needs
okay?
a crew, he needs a crew chief fanny pack, and he needs a daily activity
He's just as
fanny
bad.
pack. No, not even close.
He is just
Not
as
even
bad.
close.
He needs a fanny pack as well.
Not
Don't
even
fucking
close.
everybody fucking believe it. He needs a fanny pack.
I'm going to bleep half that shit out.